Hello.
Since you have the document in front of you, as you have indicated in the revised version, you had asked on the fourth line to include the word enduring. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Okay? On the, let's see, after that, on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the sixth line, you had suggested to strike out in accordance with my aforementioned letter and. So I am going ahead and taking your proposal in that regard. All right? Then we had, when we were together, we had discussed the termination of this paragraph so that it should have ended and as herewith outlined. And you were supposed to come back to me in accepting that formulation that we arrived at together, instead of using stipulated, that we should say as herewith further outlined. But you have added on an additional 3 lines that we did not discuss during our meeting, and you did not propose. No, I'm not contending that you did. I said we were outstanding on as herewith further outlined, and I was waiting for your response to that phrase, with further outlined. Can't we live with, as we discussed when we were together, that we stop as herewith outlined and 2 points and continue? So let me try to again accommodate you. You can, I hope, recognize how much I am trying to tell me what you're thinking. Listen, why don't we do this as something that can take into consideration both our concerns, as herewith further outlined, and then we will complete and wish to provide you with the following information regarding the proposed legal arrangements with respect to the Strait of Tiran, the island of Tiran and Wصنافير, and the Gulf of Aqaba. Then I take your suggestion and we stop after countries. Okay? So let's further my previous letters, take this opportunity to confirm commit to the recent and all related understanding between the 2 countries. All right, then we do that. Okay, agreed? Okay. We move, the paragraph is agreed. The second, the third, there are brackets between attached. I don't know if that has any relevance, or I don't remember that there was any objection to attaching. So recall that I transmitted to you the letter, so you want it to be attached again here. No problem. Okay, so I will attach the letter of HR. I keep the word attached within brackets, okay? As you indicated. The first paragraph on that second page is fine. There's nothing here. Is there anything here? There's nothing that you introduced. And on the paragraph after, I will agree to what you proposed. The ARE will not consent to any amendment to the agreement without the prior formal consent of the GOAI. Okay? Hello? So it's okay? Okay, so I just want to draw your attention, and maybe you can help me here. In which case, what your intention is, that since I've given you the draft, you don't want me to undertake any amendments to it as a draft. Is that your intention? Okay, I accept that. I recognize that. And then the final, I look forward you will strike out the first part, and the final, or the paragraph the third paragraph will be, I look forward to receiving Your Excellency's acknowledgement of the content of my letters, or letter. You struck out the S, right? And the documents contained herein, including the attached agreements with a plural S, right? Because they will be the delimitation agreement and the MFO agreement, right? So, okay, all of this is fine. I just have a query. If you can clarify for me the paragraph before last. Upon our exchange of letters in this regard, and the ARE shall transmit, you want this and not these. and you want letter and not letters. Actually, I would think that it would be an obligation on my part not to transmit this, or when we had said these letters, it is, I think we misphrased it. I think we should say, upon our exchange of letters in this regard, we shall transmit these letters, meaning the exchange. Which letter are you referring to? Exchange. So say, upon our exchange of letters in this regard, the Arab shall transmit this exchange of letters, okay, and the signed agreement after its entry into force to the MFO to take the necessary measures for implementation. We're agreed, and I will thereby tidy it up and convey it to you officially. Is that okay? To make sure that we have the right two letters, you have the right letter and I have the right letter. In your letter, it's as I received it with you, with reference to Your Excellency's two letters dated May 2016 and dots to be filled in concerning the agreement on the delimitation of maritime borders signed by the ARE and the KSA on 8th April, and the draft agreement regarding arrangements between the two governments concerning the mission of the multinational forces and observers in the state of Tيران and here. Sorry? That's what I'm reading from. Okay, is there any difference between what I was reading to you and what you have at hand? Wait a minute, let me see where the letter is. What does it begin with? No, I can't seem to find that. Yeah, but it's the one that's dated November 2016, right? That's what I'm reading. Okay, with reference to Your Excellency's two letters dated May 2016 and dots concerning